What is happening, guys? Today I thought I'd do a quick video review of the Rode Videomic Pro. Now I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet because I want to get outside and start doing these comparisons. I'm not going to edit the audio in any way except maybe adjust the volumes to make sure they're the same levels. But other than that, what you see is what you get. When your videos are going to be streamed online on platforms like YouTube, then this mic is as good as it gets, and you don't really need to go any higher than this because that's just overkill. On top of that, at the time of making this video, the price for the Pro Plus is about £100 or $100 if you're in America, more than the Videomic Pro. So in my opinion, it is better to save that money and get yourself one of these. I'll stick a link down in the description below and that will show you the latest price for this model. So without further ado, what the hell does that even mean? Without further ado, is that even a phrase? It is a phrase. Let's get outside and do some tests.
Alright, so this is the audio coming straight out of the camera, and I've come to this spot because it's the only place I could find where there's pretty much no background noise whatsoever. So all you can hear is my voice, so hopefully you can judge the quality when we compare this to the sound from the Videomic Pro. So let's switch over to that now and we can see the difference. Okay, so now we're on the Videomic Pro and hopefully you can hear me a lot clearer. Now the real test is going to be when there is background noise so we can see how well this thing can cut that out. So next up I'm going to go to a spot where it's pretty quiet but there's going to be a small bit of background noise so we can make the comparison. Okay, so this is the audio coming straight out of the camera. I've come to a fairly quiet place, but about 100 meters to my right there is a main road, so there's a little bit of background noise so we can compare that. The camera is about just over arm's length away from me, so let's switch over to the Videomic Pro and see if we can hear a difference. Okay, so now we've switched over to the Videomic Pro. Hopefully you can hear me a lot clearer, and hopefully that background noise which you can hear from over there has been dropped to a minimal level. Now again, we're about an arm's length, maybe just over an arm's length away from the camera, so if you're a vlogger and that sort of thing, this is the sort of distance that you'd be holding it away from your voice. And yeah, we're about to go up onto the main road now where it's going to be really noisy so we can get a real feel for how well it copes with that background noise. Alright guys, so we're back to using the audio straight from the camera. I'm having to shout because it's pretty noisy. There is a lot of traffic coming underneath me. I'm not sure whether you can hear me at all or not, but we're about to switch over to the Videomic Pro to see how much of a difference that makes. Okay, so now we're back to filming with the Videomic Pro. It really is very noisy up here and it's not the ideal environment to film in at all. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I know for a fact it's going to be a lot better than the audio that comes straight out of the camera. Actually, before I go, I thought I'd do a quick comparison to see the difference when you're filming at a distance. This is the audio coming straight out of the camera, so when we're at this distance you can see how it sounds. Now let's switch over to the Videomic Pro and we'll check that out too. Okay, so this is now the Videomic Pro from the same distance, and as you can tell it is a lot better when it comes to filming from further away. This is because it's a powered mic and it is a lot more sensitive, therefore it's a lot better at doing this job.
So you can clearly see why the Videomic Pro has been the industry standard mic for DSLRs and mirrorless cameras for years and years. When it comes to video mics, the clarity on this model is unbeatable. It works amazingly at any distance from the camera, and it does an exceptional job at cutting out any background noise. If you're serious about making videos and you want to take your audio to the next level, you need to check this mic out because it's really going to help when it comes to your content quality. If you ask any videographer or filmmaker, they will tell you that the audio quality is key to making a better video. In fact, it's more important to the viewer than the video quality itself. So as I said at the start of this video, I will stick a link in the description below and that will show you the latest price on this model, and myself and millions of other content creators would highly recommend it. So thank you for watching my video, I appreciate it. If you give it a thumbs up, that would be even more appreciated, and don't forget to hit subscribe.